And hello again, YouTube. It's still Monday, August 29th, 2022, 4:40 p.m. Wow, my car radio clock already saying 4:39, so it's already losing time. So I think if I'd have stayed here, they probably would have been able to see me at some point today, but I got messages from Cox telling me that I'm late paying my bill. I don't remember when it was due, but I guess I'm late on it, and that if I can get it paid, I think today, that there won't be a late fee. Oh my God, fuck all this traffic. I just wish I had air conditioning right now. It's so hot out here. Traffic is a lot easier to deal with when you're not like sweltering hot. Okay, all right. I don't know. I was just getting so stressed out. The anxiety is killing me in that waiting room, and didn't really say when they'd be able to see me. So they're open till 8, but I guess they don't take walk-ins after 5, and they're I don't know how their scheduling works. So I did all the intake stuff. They confirmed that they do take my Mercy care, so but I guess I had no problem looking it up with the information that I got from the woman on the phone, so that's good. Anyway, I was sitting in the waiting room, I tried getting a hold of Cox, and I tried calling them from the Obama phone, which isn't the number. That phone number's not associated with anything online. It's not my phone number, it's Brittany's phone number, so so the automation was a little bit different. Like it asked for the phone number associated with my account, so I keyed in my phone number, and then it asked for me to verify with either a PIN number or the last 4 digits of my social, so I put that in, and then it asked if I wanted to associate. It said the phone number I called from, which I'm assuming is right. I don't really know the phone number. I don't really know Brittany's phone number, but I'm still stuck with. But it asked if I wanted to associate with that account, and I told it no, because I don't want that number associated with anything of mine. It's not my phone number, it's Brittany's phone number. I still get so much Brittany stuff on it, you know. So anyway, I pressed 2 for no, and then it asked me the same question again, said it didn't understand me, pressed 2 for no. Like, I guess it just doesn't understand that maybe I'm calling from somebody else's phone, and I don't want somebody else's phone number associated with my account. But I should be able to call them from, like, any phone, you know, like a landline phone, or maybe a pay phone if those still exist, or, you know, a friend's phone or something. But I don't want some other person's phone number associated with my account. But I pressed 2 for no again, and then instead of it sending me to the normal automation that has, you know, that processes my payment, which usually is really quick and easy with Cox. In fact, I don't think I've ever had a problem before paying my bill with Cox. Usually that's one of the few things I can do over the phone where I don't struggle. But it just put me on hold, and I swear to God, I was on hold for over 20 minutes. I mean, I think when I finally just gave up and hung up the phone, I just felt like I was wasting my battery. It showed that I was definitely at over 20 minutes. Now, I don't know if that was at 20 minutes on hold. It did take me a while to get to the point where I had to answer no twice, and went to this hold, and the hold was super creepy too. Like, it wasn't playing like normal on hold music. It kept playing these weird, like, ambient kind of creepy sounds, you know, like score music before something bad's gonna happen in a horror movie type thing. And it was just like this 30-second loop of that music, and it just kept looping that, which is making me edgy, to say the least. And no voice at all, like saying that they're going to come back to me or whatever, or 0 for a person, you know. At some point I would have liked to have got to a person. But yeah, just that weird 30-second of creepy music, like looping over and over and over. And I finally just couldn't take it anymore, and I hung up. And I keep calling other people back, and people are coming through the waiting room with the dentist, but call me. I was hoping they just call me and I could just like go deal with the stress of dentist. Which, by the way, I'm scared shitless of dentists. I don't think I mentioned that in all of this. I mean, I know I need to handle this because my teeth are in bad shape and the pain that comes and goes is excruciating. But yeah, I'm absolutely terrified of dentists. And so, I mean, it's like, it's just a horribly uncomfortable situation all the way around. Anyway, so I called. I did manage to get my iPhone charged, by the way. I'm assuming that the cord that I had brought with me earlier just wasn't good. I still can't seem to find the bag that I put myself stuff in on Friday when I left. Bullocks. I can't seem to figure out where the hell that bag went. Because that bag would have my usual, my good lightning cable. The last one I bought from Ross would be in there, as well as probably my most recently purchased USB-C cable. So anyway, yeah, I think the one I was using this morning it just wasn't working. So I found this other one, and I recognize the other one. It's got just a really, like, the connection that goes into the phone, the lightning, it's at a weird 45-degree angle. Like, not going sideways, like it goes frontways or backways, depending on which way you go. And if I remember right, that one, wow, that guy's sitting facing the left-hand turn lane, heading the opposite. That guy was totally on the wrong side of the double yellow line. Damn, craziness. Anyway, so yeah, this one's always been super awkward to use. I remember when I bought it, it was in some clearance at, I think Bed Bath & Beyond, back when my daughter was in the mental health, was on inpatient care at the mental health clinic in Mesa, and I was trying to find her a headset radio, which I never managed to find because apparently nobody really sells those anymore. Just a pair of headset with an AM/FM radio built into it. Like, just nobody sells those anymore, and that was like a year and a half ago. That was in the vlog, was kind of a new thing. Anyway, so I remember that trip when I was on that whole quest of trying to find that radio, and I never found one. But I remember going in to Bed Bath & Beyond, maybe thinking they might have something like that, or at least wanted to look at what their electronics were. And I ended up buying the phone mount that I ended up putting in this car that I used for a long time until like last summer when it wouldn't stick on the windshield anymore. And then I also bought that lightning cable with the weird connection on the phone. Now the design on it was supposed to be that you plug it into your phone, and it's supposed to make like a kickstand for your phone, so while you're charging you can set it on a desk or a surface or whatever, and then like watch it, and it props your phone up, so you can watch video or whatever on it. And that cables never really worked well for that. And in fact, it seems like whoever came up with that idea was a bad idea, because putting that stress on the charging port on an iPhone, it's just a bad idea. So it does work. The cord does work kind of, but like I've got to basically put my phone on something with something sitting on it, so the bottom edge is hanging like off a table or something, and then plug the cable into it and have the cable hang down. That's like the only way it works. But I did manage to get a charge. Fairly charged up while I was sitting making phone calls. It's at 39% right now. So while I was sitting making phone calls and trying to figure out what was up with my access and stuff, I did manage to get some charge on it. So at least it's powered up, and I can use my iPhone again, thank God. But so anyway, I finally just gave up on the Cox, and I called them from my iPhone, which is the phone number that's my phone number, the phone number I've had for like 14 years, and which is associated with my Cox account. And of course, when I called from that, I had no problem getting through. Like I went right through to the, it asks, is this the number associated with the Cox account? Press 1 for yes, press 1 for yes. And it still asks for the 4-digit number to identify me, and I gave it and went right through. And then I think it was blah, 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 press this for, bill payment, and I press that. And it went right to the automation for paying my bill, which I don't know why it didn't send me to that when I called on the other phone. Like, it shouldn't be such a problem to call from somebody else's phone to pay my bill, and for that matter, like, they trying to verify that it's me. Hey, let anybody pay my bill, Cox. I don't care who the fuck pays my bill. Some rando wants to call up and pay my bill, let them. I don't care who pays my bill. As long as they're not making changes to my account. If all they're doing is paying my bill, let them pay my bill. I don't care who pays my bill. If somebody else wants to pay my bill, pay my bill. If all they're doing is paying the bill, I don't feel like that person needs to identify themselves. Just pay the bill, whatever. But anyway, I digress. Anyway, I went through the automation, and apparently they've saved some different cards, and of course they're given, account ending in and a 4-digit number, and I'm not really good at associating like a 4-digit number with accounts in my head. But anyway, the first one I just said yes, assuming it's probably the card that I usually use on that account, which would